Hey guys, today we're watching more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 3.
We are cautiously entering the Delta Rana star system under attack from an unidentified spacecraft.
Under attack?
Sensors do not indicate the presence of any armed space vehicles operating within the Rana system.
It could be cloaked or otherwise shielded.
Agreed.
We are not receiving Rana 4's call sign.
Open a frequency to colony operations.
Data looks puzzled.
Captain, there are 11,000 inhabitants in this colony. At
She's
this
in
range,
blue.
I should be sensing something. I'm not.
Are they all dead? Oh god. She's in a completely different outfit.
Magnify.
Storm enhance. Oh.
My God.
Helm,
My
put us in
God.
high equatorial orbit. Scan for survivors.
Has it been like bombed?
Lifeform readings are negative.
Could the colonists have escaped?
That is highly unlikely. Rana 4 possessed no interstellar spacecraft.
Who would cause devastation on that order?
Whoever attacked them. Oh crap.
2 lifeforms, possibly human.
Humans.
Put that area on the main viewer. Magnify.
Storm enhance.
The structure is located at the center of the vegetation, sir.
It's like just a little grassy area.
I think you had better see who's at home.
I'm still not used to this new opening. I wonder if they change the opening for every season. Don't tell me.
To explore strange new worlds.
And
To seek out new
gets me
life
hyped.
and new civilizations.
to boldly go. What? Oh, what? I scoff you all. All right, let's do it. Okay, yes, some creepy planet. The survivors, just on this little grassy acre? That's crazy. Okay.
There's something different about these two people. I'm sorry, I can't be clearer than that.
Something different.
We're ready.
Good luck,
Well,
number
maybe
one.
they've evolved to be immune to nuclear holocaust. Look at this away team! Energize. It has been a while, I feel like, since we were on a planet.
Geordi, what can you tell me?
The house is a typical settlement structure with
Hey, birds.
adaptations.
If there are any indicators as to why this particular area has remained intact, I cannot detect them.
This is so weird.
I guess a frontal assault is unwarranted. Stay here. I think I'll try an old-fashioned knock on the door.
Commander, wait! There's something concealed under the surface!
Booby trap.
This is private property. Who are you people?
I'm Commander William Riker of the USS Enterprise. Crew members, may I come down and approach you?
You leave him right where he is.
Should I incapacitate him, Commander?
It would be so easy for him.
Kevin, what are you doing? Can't you see they're here to help us?
Go back in the house, Rashawn. This could be some kind of a trick.
It's just an older couple?
Don't tell me that we're the only ones.
They came in a spaceship so big you could see it in orbit. They took our world apart piece by piece.
Who?
Yes, who? Borg? Romulans, Borg?
I'm Rashawn Uxbridge, and this is my husband, Kevin.
You, madam, are 82 years of age and a composer of Tao classical music. You, sir, are 85 years of age and a specialist in symbiotic plant life. I memorized the colony register on the way to Rana 4 in the event that such information would be needed.
Always useful. Data, just killing it.
Is something wrong?
How did they
With your
not
permission, I'd like to look inside of the house.
get
Why?
hurt by
What could interest you in there?
Mr. Uxbridge, as far as we've been able to determine,
whatever killed everybody?
I don't understand. You don't think Rashawn and I did something that merits survival, do you? I mean, betrayed the others?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Mr. Uxbridge. The attacking force spared you for some reason. We'd like to know why. Now, may I go inside?
I didn't really suspect him of anything either until he said that, though. That's a weird thing to say.
May I say your attempt to hold the away team at bay with a non-functioning weapon was an act of unmitigated gall.
Unmitigated gall.
I admire gall.
Yeah, I was gonna say he likes it, right? That's
Go ahead,
ballsy.
pick it up. It's a music box. It's been in my family for generations.
See, now that's an interesting shot. It came into focus and he went out of focus. That wouldn't have happened in seasons 1 and 2. It's more stylish in season 3. What is happening for her? Maybe they are being fishy. What's happening? What do you got, Troy?
You're not thinking of taking us with you, are you?
Of course.
Surely you don't want to remain here. How could you take care of yourselves?
Kevin, I can't leave my home. Don't let them do this to
And
us.
no one's going to make us leave.
They would want to stay on a planet by themselves? Gonna
Are
give
you
the
familiar with
communications
one of
back?
these? We'll be in the system for the next several days at least. If you reconsider, please contact us.
We'll be fine, Commander. We have each other.
Just a retirement planet all to themselves. Do we trust them? I want to trust them, but I don't have good instincts in this show for trusting people.
Nothing to feed themselves except for a small garden. They won't come to the ship. They were adamant about it.
Riker can tell she's distressed.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling very well. I'd like to go to my quarters.
That's very out of character for her.
Don't listen. Think of something else.
Go see Crusher.
No!
Oh my god.
No!
This music! Girlie, you don't have to fake it. She should be honest that she's experiencing something. Good. Check on her. Be honest with him.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. I'm just tired, that's all.
Now, I may not have your gifts at reading emotions, Counselor, but I can tell when someone is in pain.
I love Picard.
The song doesn't stop for an instant. It plays in perfect clarity from beginning to end, over and over again. I don't even know what song it is. I never heard it before.
That's right, she didn't see the music box.
I was thinking of Rashawn and Kevin.
Rashawn and Kevin. And
I can't explain it, Captain. They're elusive. They're...
Lying?
try and rest. Take the necessary sleep inducements if you have to.
Data, give us a visual. Magnification factor
Red
50.
alert. Zoom enhance. Who is it? Who is it?
Look at the size of that.
Apparently it was riding a Lagrange point, hiding behind Rana 4's furthest moon. Approximately 5 times our mass and carrying enough armament to pulverize a planet.
Ask them to identify themselves and match our orbit.
I like this music.
They've received the message, Captain, but are ignoring it.
Maximum shields, ready all weapon systems.
Aye, sir.
He's not gonna fire on them. That's not his style.
Assuming an attack posture,
They
don't
are
be
assuming an
surprised.
attack posture.
Equivalent firepower, 40 megawatts. Shields are holding.
40 megawatts, like they're just trying to.
Fire phases, just a warning shot.
Yeah, fire.
Mr. Data, invite them to stand to.
Fire a warning shot.
Helm, initiate pursuit.
Pursuit?
Aye, sir.
This is aggressive and I like it. Ba-ba-ba.
The warship continues to match our acceleration curve simultaneously, point per point.
Riker to the forge. Give us everything you can to close that gap, Jordy.
Yes,
Give her
sir.
everything
I'll get a
she's got.
9.37 in 15 seconds.
9.37. That's the max.
The warship continues to match our acceleration curve perfectly.
What kind of warship is it?
Number one,
Who
I
is
have
it?
the distinct impression that we're being toyed with.
Yeah, like leading them somewhere.
Take us back to Rana 4. Back. We have unfinished business there. I need to have a talk with those two people. You have the bridge.
He's going down.
I have brought you something if you're going to stay on Rana 4. It's a matter replicator. It has limited capabilities, but...
Thank you, but we have no use for such a thing.
Do not interrupt the captain.
Kevin and I were about to have afternoon tea. You and Mr. Worf must join us.
I'd like that very much.
He does enjoy an Earl Grey hot.
I'll do anything, make it stop!
Yes, get the doctor.
I'm here to help. It's so loud. It's getting louder.
She's going mad.
I can induce delta sleep, block out even your deepest dreams. It's not a dream. It's real.
2 hours after I met him, I asked him to marry me. And he knew I was serious. I don't think that he has ever recovered from that day. Well, what do you think, Mr. Worf?
Good tea.
Yeah, right.
Nice house.
Succinct. He's a man of few words.
You know that for a fact, Kevin.
No, but I don't enjoy seeing my wife frightened. I told you time and time again, we don't know why we were spared.
In some way, you were different from the other colonists. Your geographical location, your
DNA.
While the others did what they could, I chose not to fight.
Well, that is your protected right.
But I can assure you the attacking ship had no way of realizing this. I expected to die like all the others.
But maybe it did realize.
I ask you one more time to come to the ship.
Captain, I am frightened, but I can't leave Rana, even if it means my life.
We're going to have to shield her from all outside stimuli by inducing coma.
That girl kind of looks like Yar. A little bit.
It is the vessel that attacked us earlier. It is re-entering the system at high velocity and is approaching Rana 4.
Oh, frig.
Open a hailing frequency.
Yes, get them on
Warn
the
the
horn.
vessel to stay clear of the planet.
Aye, sir.
All right, shields up, shields up. Is it more?
There's thermal damage to the hull.
The warship is capable of striking us with far more powerful bursts.
So why aren't they?
Its defenses are apparently able to absorb incoming matter and energy.
Commence rapid fire with all weapons on full.
Yeah, I feel like whoever this is very, very powerful. It's coming right at at them. There's literal smoke.
The vessel has terminated its pursuit. It is assuming an orbit around Rana 4.
Kevin and Rashawn, we can't help them.
Doesn't want them to interfere.
They're in no danger.
Yeah, I think they're being watched like in a music box thing, like in a dome. Commercial break. They don't want these guys to interfere with whatever experiment they're doing.
They wanted us to leave Rana 4, and that's exactly what we're doing. I want you to maintain this course for another hour, and then turn the Enterprise around. Take it back to Rana 4.
We still won't have our shields restored by then.
Take it back, number one.
He means business. I think he's figured it out.
I don't think it knows we're here. I think that it believes that it has run us off for good. That will all change once I'm back on board.
Sir?
It responds to their wishes, indirectly or directly, I'm not sure. But that's what I'm going to put to the test.
Okay, I like it. He's gonna test them.
What are you doing here? Why do you keep interfering with our lives, Captain?
It is not my intention to interfere, only to help you and Rishon.
Leave us alone.
I promise you that when I leave this house, I will never set foot in it again.
You just need some answers.
I have my rights.
Your rights. What about Rishon? Is she in favor of being left here? Come to the Enterprise. Let me take you where you'll be safe.
I'm staying.
But
She's safe here with me, in this house.
Why are you safe?
because it's him controlling.
If Rishon were in danger, would you kill to save her life?
I will not kill.
Please stop hurting him. Captain, leave our house.
This is puzzling.
Worf, armed phasers and photon torpedoes, prepare to fire.
Belay those orders, Mr. Worf.
He's got a whole other thing going on.
The vessel is now within 20,000 kilometers of the Enterprise.
He did say he wouldn't kill, right?
Activate the main viewer.
Let it come.
The Enterprise will hold its position, Mr. Worf.
Weapons, sir.
On my orders, not before.
He's testing. He thinks it's the guy.
My calculations indicate that its target is the house of Kevin and Rashawn Uxbridge.
There will be no interference from us, Mr. Data.
Look at him. Cool as a cucumber.
The house has been obliterated.
Scan for survivors.
He doesn't buy it.
There are no survivors.
Did they just get killed?
The unknown vessel has been destroyed. The Uxbridges have been destroyed.
Nothing.
There's no reason for the Enterprise to remain.
Move us in a higher orbit so that we may keep the surface of the planet under surveillance.
He thinks it's what, an illusion?
But Captain, what are we watching for?
Anything. Everything. I'll be in my ready room if I'm needed. That will be all for now.
He's really not sharing any of this plan. I feel like that couple's definitely still alive. Was there ever a warship? But they did get fired on.
2 people alive in a house on a devastated planet. But there was only one survivor of the war.
Huh?
Why is it we maintain watch on a planet that is now totally dead?
There's only one survivor? This is so weird.
I detect 2 life forms inside the house. It appears Kevin and Rashawn were not destroyed.
We're gonna beam them aboard, directly onto the bridge.
But Captain, will they not protest?
Doesn't care. He said there's only one life form? So which one of them is an illusion? Is the man keeping the woman alive?
That dwelling where you served me tea, where you danced your waltzes, is a reproduction. Real to the touch, but capable of being created, destroyed, and created, all in a whim.
No.
More than anything else, you wanted the Enterprise away from Rana, because the house, the plot of land, your very existence were incongruities that you were not prepared to explain.
Incongruities. Good word.
But when I came to your house the second time, I provided you with the only condition that would make the Enterprise leave. Your deaths. You did your best to satisfy that condition.
I'm deeply sorry about the woman, but I must know what you intend to do with me.
You'll be taken to the nearest starbase and held responsible for the attack on the Enterprise and possibly the deaths of 11,000 people.
Wow.
You do not exist. You died along with the others defending the colony. He recreated you just as he recreated the house.
Right. Aww.
He's in the turbo lift.
Let him go. He has someone to help first.
Oh, Troy.
I've taken the music from her mind. She was beginning to sense who I really was. I've lived as a human for over 50 years, but I couldn't hide from her.
What is he really?
Because of my pride and selfishness. It will not happen again.
What happened in Rana 4? The truth, this time all of it.
Yes, let's hear it.
I am endowed, an immortal being of disguises and false surroundings. I have lived in this galaxy for many thousands of years, although until today no one has known my true identity.
Did he fall in love with the woman?
I put aside my powers and became her husband. Our life was happy and rich. Eventually, we came to this planet to live our final years. Now she is dead. She never knew what I really was.
Aww.
Belonging to the Husnak, a species of hideous intelligence. Knew only aggression, destruction.
You had the power to stop them, but you didn't?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rishon went to fight with the colonists and died with them.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could have died with her.
You were left alone.
Yes. I saw her broken body. I went insane.
Oh, wow.
I didn't kill just one Husnak, or 100 or 1,000.
All of them?
I killed them all.
Whoa.
Her 11,000 people worth 50 billion.
50 billion?
Is the love of a woman worth the destruction of an entire species? This is the sin I tried so hard to keep you from learning. Why I wanted to chase you from Rana.
We're not qualified to be your judges. We have no law to fit your crime.
Love that close-up. Picard doesn't really sit in judgment of people anyway.
You're free to return to the planet. We leave behind a being of extraordinary power and conscience. I'm not certain if he should be praised or condemned, only that he should be left alone.
Oof, a little bit of a melancholy note to end on. That's different. Okay guys, that was season 3, episode 3, and that was a good one. I thought the 2 guest stars, the survivors on the planet, were really good. I really liked their acting, and it really sort of felt like a step up for the guest star acting, in my opinion. I was more invested in their characters, and I did like how it turned out that the guy was this crazy powerful being. He wiped out 50 billion. Just makes me think that sort of the scope is a little bit bigger. And I really liked how Picard acknowledged that. I mean, he said like, we are not qualified to judge you. Like, we're just mere humans. I feel like he really acknowledged that like, we really can't even deal on that scale. We're only human. And I think that's part of exploring the universe, is you're gonna come across beings that are much more powerful than you. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the original series when we went to that planet and they were just like beings of light, and it makes you remember that like humans seem very powerful, and they are, you know, they're very technologically advanced from where we are right now. In fights, they're often winning, but there are clearly beings out there in this universe that are much more powerful, just totally beyond our scope of understanding. So I just really like that, and I'm really looking forward to getting into episode 4. It's called Who Watches the Watchers, and I have zero idea what this is about, but it is making me think of like the Bible and angels called the Watchers. I wonder if it'll be related in any way. I feel like this show has sort of dabbled slightly in, I don't want to say religious, but the spiritual, I suppose. So it's possible that, you know, the Watchers are angel type creatures, or what humans on Earth in the past would have thought were angels, and now we find out what they are. I don't know. It's possible I am way off, but let's get to it. Here we go. Season 3, episode 4. Ooh.
Captain's log, Stardate 43173.
Cool sounds.
Our mission is to resupply the outpost and repair their malfunctioning reactor.
Enough to power a small phaser bank, or a subspace relay station, or
a hologram generator.
A hologram generator?
According to Dr. Barron's preliminary reports, the Mintakans are proto-Vulcan humanoids at the Bronze Age level. Quite peaceful and highly rational.
Proto-Vulcan?
Baron Enterprise, our temporary repairs have failed. The reactor is now inoperable.
Do you have battery backup?
3 hours at best.
Captain, if we increase to warp 7, we can be there in 23 minutes.
Make it so.
Do it. Make it so. This opening feels a lot more vast. It's got more space sounds. Engage. Who watches the Watchers? Creepy title. Alright, Proto-Vulcans. Look at this OA team.
Why did we have to come so early?
Proto-Vulcans.
You're taking your duties quite seriously. Your mother would have been very proud of you.
What is that?
The holographic generator is now functioning, sir.
Holographic generator.
Power. Almost there.
But they gave it away to these guys who are not supposed to know they're there. this triangle?
Enterprise, B. Martinez and his patient directly to sickbay.
Just looks right in the window. Magic. Yeah, that'll blow his mind.
Commander.
There's a dude looking in. Oh, frig. Is he gonna die? This music is intense. Go, Crusher. He's not dead, right? He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
Crusher to Enterprise. Medical emergency. 2 to beam directly to sickbay.
She's taking him. Well, I suppose they do have that mind thing. She can erase his mind later, right? Now it's gonna disappear into the rocks again? Yeah. Oh, that would be so crazy. Maybe this happens here on Earth. What if she, like, touches it? Huh? Okay. Meanwhile, on the Enterprise.
Dr. Crusher.
Is he gonna be mad that she brought him up? Not mad, but is he gonna question it?
Before you start quoting me the Prime Directive, he'd already seen us. The damage was done. It was either bring him aboard or let him die.
Then why didn't you let him die?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what he would say.
Now that he's here, you must remove all memory of his encounter with the away team.
I am familiar with Dr. Pulaski's technique, but I can't guarantee it'll be effective on Mintalkan brain chemistry.
I didn't realize it was like Pulaski's method. I thought anyone could do it. Like, she invented it?
Guard bridge. Report.
Scans of the planet detect no humans.
Does he just think they're like gods?
Very well. Put us in a close orbit.
Sir, a close...
Picard.
Just clunks him on the head.
Well, Doctor, your next task is clear.
She shall have to wipe his memory. But will it work? And the daughter saw too. They didn't realize that. That's right.
OG? OG?
Father?
Here!
I wonder if he has any of his memories?
I was sure you were dead.
I think I was, but I was brought back to life.
Does he remember?
OG, I awoke in an incredible place.
She didn't wipe it.
Our people believed in beings with great powers.
But those are just tales, Father. Old superstitions.
But perhaps the beliefs of our ancestors are true. We must tell the others.
Oh boy. All right, well.
The area around the duck blind exhibits karst topography, sinkholes, underground rivers, and caverns. And the rock strata contains a high concentration of thallium compound, which may be obstructing our sensor beams.
Cool. Thallium compounds.
Captain, if he is still alive, he needs medical attention. We must send an away team to locate him.
But our presence must not interfere with the cultural development of the Mintalkans.
Too late. Does he know that she didn't wipe the memory?
Counselor Troy and I are beaming down to Mintalka 3 to locate Dr. Palmer and to determine the extent of the cultural contamination.
Look at these
Dr. Crusher
costumes.
has temporarily altered our features and skin color.
Oh, shoot. Looking great, guys.
Mintalkan emotions are quite interesting. Mintalkan women precede their mates. It's a signal to other women.
This man's taken, get your own?
Not precisely.
Something like that.
If you want his services, I'm the one you have to negotiate with.
What kind of services?
All kinds.
Oh my.
They are a sensible race.
They're always just a little flirty.
Bento, you know the legends better than anyone. Do they not speak of beings like the kind I've seen?
There are the stories of the Overseer.
I believe I have seen the Overseer. He is called the Picard.
Picard, the god.
No one has believed that for countless generations. Just as we no longer believe that the stars control our fates or the spirits of the dead haunt the living.
Nuria, I'm not saying that all the old beliefs are true, but I did see the Picard.
The Picard. Yeah, they must seem like absolute gods.
You had a very interesting dream.
Dream?
Is she gonna try and convince him it's a dream?
It was real.
Father and I both witnessed these beings.
Nuria!
It has to be Palmer, the one the Picard wished to find.
Oh, crap.
You were speaking the truth.
The Picard will be pleased.
We shall make a sacrifice to the Picard. Well, I hope not.
We have a problem.
Yeah, big problems down here.
It's worse than we suspected. The Mintalkans are beginning to believe in a god.
Called the
The one they've
Picard.
chosen is you.
Hey, Commercial break. But if you're gonna believe in a god, might as well be Picard.
He is surrounded by Mintakans. If he should dematerialize before their eyes,
It will
the
slightly
impact of-
increase the cultural contamination, which already exists. Small price for saving Palmer's life.
Just wants to beam him?
We followed a hornbuck into a cave. The stranger was there, asleep.
Is Palmer's one of the Overseer's servants?
Yes, the Picard has many servants.
According to legend. But if this Palmer is the servant of the Overseer...
I wonder what the legend's talking about. Did they also encounter some beings?
All this talk of the Overseer, it's old superstitions.
All the evidence indicates that the Overseer exists.
And I heard the Picard say he wanted to find Palmer.
We believe all of this.
Yeah.
Riker looks crazy.
It is said that the Overseer is all-powerful. He can provide gentle winters, plentiful hunting, fertile crops, anything.
He could even bring back those who have died.
He wants his wife back. I see.
I've seen another one, like Palmer.
Another servant of the Picard?
He's headed towards the caves.
All right, Troy. Work some magic here. These woodwinds.
But the stranger must be set free.
He's just taking charge here. All right, just gonna beam up with him. Two to beam up. This is some crazy woodwinds, and I love it.
Riker to Enterprise. Lock on and prepare to beam us directly to sickbay, but hang on for my signal.
No, go now, go now.
OG! It's Riker! He's taking Palmer! Holly! Yari, don't let her escape!
Hope Troy doesn't get stuck down there. Better go now, Riker. Well, that can't be good for his back. I assume that's a stunt double. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot him. Okay, you guys told me the music in season 3 isn't good, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
I'm clear. Energize.
Yes. Go fast, go fast! Woo.
Data, Counselor Troy beamed up.
No.
Negative, Commander. Sensors show she is in the midst of a group of Mintakans.
Crap, they're probably gonna tie her up.
Why did you and Riker take Palmer from us?
We did not take Palmer. We set him free. Riker and I do not believe in these fables about an overseer.
Good cover, good cover.
You've angered the Picard, and we may all suffer for it. I know, I've seen him. He is all-powerful.
We'll get Palmer back. Riker was carrying him. They can't have gone far.
Still, the Picard may blame us for letting Palmer escape. We should punish her.
No, no, no.
You would have us harm her.
If it will hold off the Picard's anger. Yes, I've seen how powerful he is.
He should beam his voice down. The Picard has spoken.
We will wait for Hallie to return.
And if they don't find Palmer?
Then we may do as Liko suggests.
Meanwhile,
The Mintakans wish to please the Overseer, but they can only guess what he wants. They need a sign.
Are you suggesting?
You must go down.
yeah.
Masquerading as a god?
Absolutely out of the question. The Prime Directive
Has already been violated.
He's not gonna like it.
By giving them guidelines, letting them know what the Overseer expects of them.
Dr. Barron,
Yeah,
I
that does
cannot,
seem-
I will not impose a set of commandments on these people.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe this is how the original 10 Commandments came to humanity.
They abandoned their belief in the supernatural. Now, you are asking me to sabotage that achievement,
No,
to
that's
send them back into
already
the
been
dark ages of
sabotaged.
superstition and ignorance and fear? No!
Yeah, the last thing he wants is to be idolized as a god. No.
I'm going to show her how the magic works.
Ah.
I'm going to bring her aboard.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm with Picard. I'm always with Picard.
Lock sensors on Nuria.
Locked on? We can beam Nuria aboard at will.
Data, when sensors indicate that she's alone, beam her directed to transporter room 1.
Aye, sir.
I was gonna say they might as well beam Troy too, but they're gonna wait till she's alone. Okay, what is she gonna make of this?
Nuria, don't be afraid.
The Picard.
I am Jean-Luc Picard.
So far, just making her believe more in God.
The warmth of my hand, the rhythm of my pulse. I'm not a supreme being. Different in appearance, yes, but we are both living beings. We are born, we grow, we live, and we die In all the ways that matter, we are alike. There is something I want you to see.
Just about to blow her mind. Can you imagine? This is just like if an alien beamed us aboard their spaceship.
I never imagined I would see the clouds from the other side. Your powers are truly boundless.
It would seem so. Any technology sufficiently advanced just seems like magic.
Suppose one of your cave-dwelling ancestors were to see you as you are today. What would she think?
I don't know.
Well, put yourself in her place.
What a god.
You have a power she lacks.
Only because I have a bow.
She has never seen a bow. It doesn't exist in her world. To you, it's a simple tool. To her,
magic.
It's magic.
Yes. I love this.
I think she would fear me.
Just as you fear me.
I do not fear you any longer.
Good. That's good. My people once lived in caves, and we then learned to build huts, and in time, to build ships like this one.
Can you imagine?
Might I request something for my people?
You are indeed a leader.
6 Mintakans died in a flood last winter. 4 of them children.
Not bring them
back. Would you bring them back to life?
No.
That is not in my power.
Why? You restored Liko's life. Did the 6 who were killed offend you in some way? Did I offend you? Should I have ordered the death of Troy?
She's still kind of treating him like a god. But she still doesn't know like what he's capable of. He still seems godlike.
What do we do now, Father?
We must do as the Picard wishes. Punish those responsible.
No, 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 no.
Yuri would not allow us to do that.
Yuri isn't here.
Run, Troy. Is he about to burn her? Commercial break. Troy, maybe call someone on the ship and tell them what's happening right now.
Crusher to Picard. I think we're going to lose Warren.
On my way.
I'm here, Mary.
She's gonna die. Well, this might be good for the girl to see, though, that like they can't bring people back from the dead. People still die here in this time, in this spaceship.
You could not save her?
No.
You are a remarkable people, but you are not superior beings. My people must be made to understand that.
Liko, you don't want to kill me.
He's just gonna shoot her with an arrow?
That's a problem with believing in a supernatural being.
Exactly. We just make up our own
Trying to determine
reasons.
what he wants.
It's justified because of whatever, and we don't really know what a god would want.
Liko!
The Picard!
I have visited his people. I have seen how they live and how they die. When death takes one of their loved ones, they are as helpless as we are. They are able to heal wounds that we cannot.
No, he can't bring back the dead. Show them, Picard.
I'm afraid he's gonna kill Troy and be like, bring her back.
Take back what you gave me. Give it to her. Let her live.
It is beyond my power.
Nothing is beyond your power. You are the overseer. I will prove it.
No.
If you believe I'm all-powerful, then you cannot hurt me. If, however,
Energize?
I am telling the truth, and I am mortal.
Is he gonna go?
But if the only proof you will believe is my death, then shoot.
Liko, really? Don't do it! Father, no! Oh my god. That's not a kill shot, but I really didn't expect him to get shot with an arrow.
What is that?
It is a place where we can watch your people, to study you, to understand your ways. Discontinue, Mr. LaForge.
I mean, not anymore, though, right? Not now that they're aware of it.
It is our highest law that we shall not interfere with other cultures.
Then revealing yourselves was an accident.
Oh, yes. And now we must leave you.
Are they gonna wipe all their memories?
You must progress in your own way.
So we will. You have taught us there is nothing beyond our reach.
Not even the stars.
I wish you good journeys, Picard. Remember my people.
Always.
I love Picard. Always. Okay guys, that was season 3, episode 4. So this one did end up being quite rooted in religious philosophy. A society that reveres a god just might not understand that god, or that god is so far advanced that it's like beyond the scope of the people that worship him kind of thing. I think that's a really cool idea. I think it's interesting too that this episode comes right after an episode where Picard himself and the crew encounter a being that is so much more powerful than they are that they can't even fathom it. That's the idea of a god in a way, but the fact that they don't approach it that way as a god, like to be worshipped, it's just more something that we don't understand, something that maybe could be understood later in the future when you've evolved enough. I just think that's all very, very cool. And this one kind of delved a bit deeper into the Prime Directive. So Crusher did disobey the Prime Directive. She wasn't able to wipe the guy's memory, which I'm still curious about. I had no idea it was just like a Pulaski thing. So we do have to, going forward, obey the Prime Directive, or we're supposed to anyway. If I'm a member of Starfleet, I'm supposed to obey the Prime Directive. That's just my orders, right? That doesn't mean, though, we can't question it. We can't talk about it. We can't debate whether it really is the right thing to do. And in this case, I mean, they did disobey. I wonder if there'll be consequences. I feel like there won't be. They absolutely interfered. They sort of bandaged the situation as best they could, but they definitely interfered and changed that whole society. That would be cool to see, actually. You know, they get called back to Starfleet. They have to deal with the fact that they disobeyed and there are consequences. I would sort of like to see that. I don't anticipate we will see anything like that. And I did find it very amusing that Picard was, you know, thank God, how much he hated that. He does not want to be worshipped. Even as a captain, he wants to be respected, but not worshipped. That is not the kind of man that he is. He doesn't crave that kind of power and authority, I don't think. And I'm looking forward to next time watching episode 5 and 6 with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.